What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, finally back into action. I know you guys have been seeing some of my life update videos. I will bring another one to you very shortly. It's kind of like a summary of what's happened and what I'm actually focusing on. As you guys know, I had to start from the ground up, literally zero to hero, we hope. So you guys will be seeing that and what happens step by step as we go along. And we also got a vlog coming up showing how I'm going to restart that over. Keep in mind, I did take a week off from YouTube, so the actual lineup for this week is sort of dead and literally almost having to start from scratch even on YouTube. But this week, we're still going to hit the top 5 hot niches of the week, which we're about to do. But let me first just say, the next videos coming out over the course of the weekend are going to be a little different. You're going to see the top 5 hot niches of the week. You're also going to see my actual preview to my mastermind with the professor of Amazon and what goes on behind closed doors. We just had a recent online event which was wild. People loved it. People went bananas, and we are hosting a second one in November. While it's primarily Amazon FBA themed, please remember the information taught in that can be used in any form of Amazon that there is. It's all about the Amazon algorithm, and it is a very affordable price. We usually charge upwards of $13,000 just for a seat live. However, online, since it's a different format, it's completely affordable. So if you want to find out more information, make sure you watch that video. I will put a link below, and I will have information on how you can join that. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump into the top 5 hot niches of the week. I know you guys can tell I'm pumped up by the way I'm talking, by the way I'm excited, and I hope you are too, because I'm back and better than ever. So let's go ahead and get started. Guys and girls, I'm back, and this time it's the top 5 hot niches of the week. I'm super fired up, so let's see what's happening. Let's see what's shaking. I just searched Amazon hot new releases, and as usual, we're ready for the party right in time. So let's go ahead and jump into books, which is obviously my favorite section, should be you all's favorite section by now, and children's books as usual. And we're not going to joke around. We're just going to jump straight into activity book. I expect to see a lot of Halloween. I expect to see a lot of Christmas, and hey, why not? It's that time of year where we get paid and we get paid more. So let's see what's happening. I'm going to jump into activity books and see what is shaking here. So let's take a look here. And again, we're in hot new releases. I will see what pops up. I've not actually looked at this for a while. So as you guys know, I was lounging around. I got dark. It's not the camera, it's me. I'm pretty dark. I'm dark AF. So just in case you guys were thinking like, oh, Liz, you look a little different. Yeah, I got a little too much sun. I won't say anything about that other than that, but I can tan, right? I can tan with the best of them. We talked about this Zagnod last time, which is kind of like monsters and stuff like that, mindfulness. So a lot of the stuff that we're probably going to see are repetitive things. Here's an interesting one, Ties Travels, and they have 2 books in the top. So it's about traveling, which I kind of like right now because a lot of people are traveling. So we're just going to call this one as the first one. It's traveling for kids. So again, use your imagination. If you're doing a coloring book, you can color and paint or have them draw kids in different actual sceneries like Hawaii, or Hawaii looks a heck of a lot different from Colorado, right? It's clear. It's clear as day that that's very different. Same thing, a kid in Paris looks different from a kid in the desert. It just is what it is. So this traveling book, they've got 2 in the top 10, which means it's fire right now. So I would definitely be doing something like that. We've talked about ocean, and there's good old Bluey. Love that, dude. Here we go. Grumpy Cat Garfield. Nothing exciting. Search the Zoo. And here's Garfield again, which again, cats. We get cats in here all the time. And we get also dogs in here all the time. Pet That Dog. This is kind of interesting. I'm going to look at that. We talked about the Advent calendar last time, which is our first Christmas sighting here. First Christmas sighting, so Rudolph could be close behind. Legacy of the Inventor. Let's keep going. Again, Garfield is kind of making a comeback. Something must be going on with Garfield or something. I Spy Halloween book for kids. No surprise there. Halloween is on fire right now. You Are a Beautiful Beginning, alphabet book for kids, which I imagine, I'm going to keep an eye on that one because I do imagine we're back to school almost, or at least kids are going back to school. At least I have a friend that's a teacher that's already back to school. I've not even asked her how things are going. Little Big Nate No Nap. So again, things related to going back to school. And again, Garfield, what is going on with that guy? Like seriously, he lays around forever and all of a sudden he's fire, right? Kindness, the Book of Kindness. I Am Not Sleepy. Here's 2 books about nap. I think that's kind of interesting. I think that's almost forcefully being put upon kids that are back to school and don't want to take naps. So number 2, we're going to talk about napping, sleeping, teaching kids to be disciplined while they're in school and probably giving their teacher a hard ass time. So that's number 2. I mean, it's not Science, what I'm doing, I'm just seeing if there's a certain theme that's over and over again jumping out and popping and smacking me upside the head. And this napping thing definitely is the case because we've got 2 that have already popped up. So I think we've already got 2. And again, like seriously, Garfield is just crazy right now. I'm like curious as to why that is. Goes to show like maybe creating a book about a cat is not a bad idea. Here's again, Halloween coloring book, no surprise. How to draw flowers, how to fly, things of that nature are popping up. A science detective walking through the forest. Here is a second one about pet slime. So I've seen a couple about pets now. It's how to pet a dog and pet slime. So I'm going to call it number 3 is making a themed book around pets, or maybe teaching kids the responsibility of having pets. Again, they're going back to school, they're talking to other kids. A lot of them probably got pets during the actual quarantine. So this is teaching them discipline on how to do something. And again, the theme this week seems to be discipline. We're talking about pets. So anything about pets is a good idea as it's right now lighting it up. Here's one interesting one about firemen, which I think is interesting. And Garfield, like I'm getting sick of saying that dude's name. He's taking over my Bluey slot. But we'll talk about that later. The big sibling getaway. Here's again, I'm Not Sleepy, which it looks like the same thing. Here's a witch's book of spells, which I think is pretty ingenious. We've been talking about the witch theme. We've been talking about Halloween, but now this is taking it a step further and almost making it like a guidebook or something to learn spells. Or maybe it's an adventure. I have no freaking clue. I haven't read it, even though I probably should, since you guys know I'm obsessed with witches. I just love witches. Who else loves witches? Raise your hand, right? All right, let's see what else we've got. My Little Firefly, again, going on this theme of pets. And a firefly, that's a pretty unusual pet. So I would imagine it would entertain the hell out of a lot of people. Money, finance, and cool coder. I like both of these because they're teaching kids things. Now, again, teaching them anything right now is actually pretty good, and that's why I'm going to call it because they're back in school. But I like either one of these. Like Cool Coder would be hard to actually do. Money and finance, you could always draw pictures of money because who the hell doesn't love money? Who doesn't love the smell of it, the look of it? I'm pretty sure there's some crazy mofos that have even eaten some. So again, I've seen some people wipe their ass with it, but eating it, I don't doubt there isn't somebody out there that hasn't eaten money. I'm just being honest with you guys. Here's Blippi. It's Christmas time, so that is definitely pretty good. Again, another dinosaur one, but dinosaurs are old news for us. So we've seen that back and forth. Now we got an ultimate coloring book for boys. Let Your Wild Run Free, which is, we've kind of seen that theme also. This is the second thing of You Are Wonderful. So we could say do something that says You Are Wonderful, which I think if you haven't already, you should. And I could easily call that one, but I'm just going to throw that one in there as a bonus and look for a few other ones if I can actually find them. Again, another Christmas one, not surprised, and another sibling one. So I think sibling ones we haven't called. I'd rather call that one the dinosaurs and or any of the other ones I found. This is about the second sibling book that I've seen. So putting something out there about your sibling or putting something about there about siblings is a great idea. And it's probably because a lot of kids have been fighting during the quarantine. So parents obviously want to calm those crazy little mofos down. The best way to do it is give them a book and make them read about 2 sisters that actually like each other, which in reality is probably never happening when you're young. You probably think your sister sucks. So I used to think my sister sucked. Now I kind of love my sister. So it was kind of forcefully put upon me. And it's probably forcefully being put upon several little critters out there. That's what we'll call them to be nice. Here's another maths magician, and we've talked about math books in the past. Now let's go ahead and dive a bit deeper, and then we'll cap it off with the comeback top 5 hot niches of the week. We're going to go ahead and jump into diaries, which usually doesn't have anything, and then we'll look at mazes if there's really nothing here. But here's a Ninja Life Hacks journal. I think that's actually pretty cool, but I haven't seen another one about that. Real Woman Fish. That's an actual good one too. I like that also. Kids Draw Anything in 5 minutes. That's an awesome one as well. Hasn't sold as well. Here's a butterfly gratitude journal and another butterfly journal. So right now it looks like butterflies are fire. So I would definitely put a butterfly in anything I could. Girls love butterflies. Just remember when you do put a butterfly, it's almost specifically tailored to girls. But here's 3 right here that are butterflies. And while they're not selling that well, you put a butterfly in anything and you could probably already sell it here and there. It's not going to be a huge winner, but it will sell gradually over time and pretty regularly. So butterflies is the last one, and let's just go ahead and peek into mazes just because I feel like it and I'm back. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We've got mazes with dinosaurs, we've got mazes with cats, and that's basically it. So that's a wrap for the top 5 hot niches of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you got a lot of ideas. Once again, I'm back and I'm ready for some action. So Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'm catching up on those as we speak and should have those up shortly, but I will personally answer all those. Other than that, I will see you guys next time for the next video. Peace out.